Hail to thee, my kindred. I forgot to unmute my microphone there for a second. I hope you're all having a great morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. I don't know if I need to turn down the volume on this or not. I'm just messing around with the configurations, the options here, and I'm trying to see if everything will run just fine the way I want it to, or if I'm gonna have to mess around with it a little bit. I don't think so. We're starting off just with this game. Just look at the art style, perfect. It's perfection. I don't care what anyone says, alright? If the audio does need to be turned down, do tell your boy, because your boy, might not know. He might not know. Let me place the audio right here so that I can see my speaking. There we go. My microphone feels kind of warm. Not literally, but like, I don't know. Never mind whatever it was that I was talking about. I don't know what this game is about, nor do I think it'll be anything, I don't know, weird. I think it's just gonna be goofy. I think it's gonna be a little odd. It is apparently purposefully, kind of scuff from what I've heard, or seen, I suppose, more so than heard. So yeah, I'll just go right into it then. What's the worst that can happen? I think it's loading. Unless I gotta click. Oh, I gotta click, never mind. Every day starts with a good morning. Well, good morning, I guess. Every morning also starts with opening your eyes. Not yet. I don't want to. I don't want morning to start just yet, because you know that means I have to go to school. About me, I'm a 15-year-old girl in 10th grade. If I had to describe myself, I probably wouldn't. Lol. Unironically using lol. Okay. Well, I'm just a regular girl. There is nothing exceptional about me. I don't think there is anything terrible about me either. I forget that the fish is there. The fish is blocking some of the text. I mean, you can still see it, but yeah, it's fine. El pescado's not too much of an issue, I hope. I'm just average. They say that high school is the best part of your life. I don't know about that. In high school, every day is the same. I go to school, study, and go home. It's a boring part of your life, really. Oh, my name is Mia. Mia Nakimina. Yeah. She really. She's just like me. She's got nothing to say most of the time. Ah. Good morning. It's good morning. Official now. Yep, that's me, alright. And if you ask me, I kinda look like crap. That's just the normal affairs, though. It's Monday again. The worst day possible. In about 30 seconds, Mom is going to ask why I'm not up and ready yet. Well, Mom, I'm depressed. And I was up gaming all night. Not gonna tell her that, of course. So, we wear uniforms at our school. That normally wouldn't be so weird. But everyone has to wear a different uniform. So, we all look like we're from different schools. What kind of rule is that? Nobody really knows how this works. It's decided somewhere up high, I don't know. I've never seen anyone with the same design, so I think they're all custom made for each person. Begging the question if they really should be called a uniform. And there's this weird thing. We have to call our classmates their names but ending with a san. Unless we are friends, for friends we use different words. Shan is for girls, Kun is for boys. So for example, Yuka is called Yuka-san in school because I don't really know her. Rara, well, I don't know. I wish I could call her Rara-shan. Haha. That's weird, never mind. Don't worry about if you don't get it. Everyone kind of struggle at first because it literally makes no sense at all. Our teachers will get really mad if we get it wrong, and I don't even know why she decided who is friends and not. My school is so weird, I hate it. Well, time to go. Oh my god. It's really 7:30. I should read it how it is. OMG. It's really 7:30. Now I have to get ready. Whatever that little I know what it's supposed to be, but I don't know how to vocalize that symbol, that emote. Emotion? Something. What do they call whatever. You know what I mean. School is the worst. Same shit day in and day out. Yeah, at least there's one good thing about it. Smiley face. Good morning, sunshine. Hey, Mom, I gotta go. Not gonna have breakfast? No time. Slanted mouth. At least grab a snack. Okay, honeycup? Okay. Defrauding Mom of the snack cabinet. I don't know how to call that face. Smiley, mischievous smile face. I'm a nice kid. Even nice kids need Cliff Bar. Double mischievous smiley face. Hina was waiting for me just outside our house. Not too surprising since I was stuck in a daydream world this morning when when really I should have been getting ready. She is the first to say hi. Morning, Slowpoke. Ohio, Hina-shan. You don't have to call me that, you know. It's not class yet. Embarrassed face. I know, it's lame, but I forget to otherwise. Just don't, be weirder than you have to. Well, let's get going. We're already late. We walk for a bit. Endless fields of corn in every direction aside from this road. The road goes by my house to and to school in basically a straight line. My world is limited between these 2 points. Nothing interesting really happens in my life. It's just going with the motions. The school building is already visible from my house, but it's still so far away. It's not like something good will happen once I get there, so I might as well enjoy the walk. I bit into the Cliff Bar as I look around for a conversation topic. Hey, Hina, what do you think they do with all this corn? They're baking a really big tortilla. It's coming out soon, actually. Huh, I think they're stocked up for the coming tortilla war. You know, Japan has conquered new plants like wheat. Oh, Japan has to conquer new plants like wheat. Imagine the atmosphere size floor. Why can't I read? Imagine the atmosphere size flour tortilla we could make. Alright, that's a bit much. The conversation fizzles out. Why does she talk like that now? She's acting weird ever since second year started. We used to be able to go on endlessly about stupid stuff, like chasing each other around, or laying down and seeing which cloud could most resemble the Prime Minister. She hasn't even come to hang out at my place in forever. This is supposed to be the best time of my life. It only feels like a series of bigger disappointments when you put it all together. It's not like the way I am helps at all. Well, shit. I'm not very good at talking to people. I don't look as cute as the other girls in class. And I'm not good at sports. My grades are. They're okay, I guess. Sometimes I wonder why Hina keeps me around. Maybe she would be lonely otherwise. She's not very good with other people either. I don't think she has anyone to hang out with at school other than me. I mean, she's trying to change that. But right now, I'm the only one who has experience to deal with her, and the patience. What's that supposed to mean? I'd like to keep it that way. Be BFFs forever. I need her, and she needs me. What's that called? Parasocial relationship? Precisely. A little weird, but okay. Before I knew it, we had arrived. All the kids streaming in from their houses into the main path like blood being pumped into a heart. I can't wait to become oxygenated. With hashtag knowledge. Haha, knowledge. Me and Hina usually split off here as we go to different classes. We usually join up again after lunch. In our school, we have changed into indoor shoes. We do this at the lockers near the entrance. The lockers are divided into columns that face each other. And everyone has their own place for their shoes and their stuff. I made my way to mine. I sat down on the bench, which sits like an island between the lockers. I wiped my sweat. It's still a little hot despite autumn rolling in at a rapid pace. Just as I was about to reach for my shoes, another girl made her way through the same row of lockers as me. That girl, it's none other than Sarah. Sarah runs track and field, not just in school, but professionally too. The fastest girl in our district. In other words, she's kind of a prodigy. She's cool. And fit too. People are always around her. She kinda everything I'm not. I have been just kind of oogling at her. She noticed this and approached me. Ohio. Ohio. Why did I stutter? Squinty eyes. Got a problem? You're staring at me. Sorry. You are still staring. Sorry. I down at my shoes. Yes, messing with you. It seems you took it seriously, though. That's kind of cute. Embarrassed face. Okay, too awkward actually. Bit over. The bit is done. She reached for her indoor shoes and sat down next to me. So close. I looked down as she swaps her footwear, feeling scared to look anywhere wrong. The sweat I thought I left outside is coming back. You're Nakamina-san, right? 10th grade, class B? Hearing my name woke me up from my trance. Yeah. I've seen you walk to school with Hina before. She's in my class. Oh. Hina is... she's interesting for sure. Right. I can't think. What does she even want me to say about that? The day just started and everything is already going wrong. Not the talkative sort, are you? Sarah got up and tapped her shoes into place, looking back at me and one last time. Well, I gotta get to class. See you around? She starts walking away and then stops. You really are staring, though. Who's to have it? I sit there for a moment in disbelief that wasn't Hina talk to me today. Actually, eventually I shake it off upon realizing that none of that worked out really well whatsoever. I can't really talk to people. People that aren't Hina. I don't know how to explain this, I just sort of blank out? Freeze up? I'm sure you don't need me to explain this to you. You saw it firsthand. I have to get to class too. What a conversation, huh? It's like... oh, there we go, I guess. This, what was her name again? Naka something. Not very good at speaking. Understandable, I'm the same way. It's the starting part that sucks the most for me. Just starting a conversation, taking that first step is always weird. It feels odd, like I shouldn't do it. The roll call inside what's going on and stopped completely as I came in. I feel people's eyes like daggers as I come through the doorway. I took the floor as I looked at the floor as I make it to my desk and slump down. Only the events from this morning are looping in my head. I feel like I'm in a dream. That's how being awake feels sometimes. Like one very unpleasant dream. In actual dreams, I had some level of control. Here, I'm just being pulled around by whatever chooses to happen. IDK if that's the best way to describe it. It sounds bad, but... I don't think it's quite that bad. Class goes on without much interesting happening at all. I kept to myself as I always do, trying to take up as little space as possible. Thoughts are in too much disarray, so I'm not focusing on the worksheet. I just doodle. That reminds me, I have to doodle. Oh no. Oh god damn it. I forgot again. I'll do it after stream, probably. It's not like I'm actually a good artist or anything, it's just a way to pass the time. Sometimes I catch a glance at Rara, the girl who sits in front of me. She's not too popular, but she's not a loner either. Don't know if I'm jealous of her, but at least she has a place in the world. She talks about what she wants to be. A VTuber or streamer. Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. A cute idea. Seems unrealistic though. What do I want to be? I don't know. There's nothing I want. You know, I felt that way a lot. Just like not knowing, like just not wanting anything. It's very... just, I don't know, not even strange, it's just very normal. To me, at least, just because I felt it a lot. Or I haven't figured it out yet. Everyone seems so wrapped up in moving forward. How do you know if the path you're walking on is the right one? It's not like I hold the answer either. I watched the clock move at a snail's pace. Lunchtime had finally arrived. Literally felt like I was trapped 2,000 years in a time crystal during math class. I'm being forced to do things I don't like, and that makes me not want to do them. School is just set up that way. It's fundamentally wrong. We really gotta change the system. Maybe reward me with a little treat for solving an equation? It comes down from the ceiling automatically in high tech. Girl, you are very imaginative. That would create 1,000 new problems, probably. A lot of things are that way for a reason, but that doesn't mean it's the best way. We just haven't figured out a better way yet. Just as I'm about to go to the cafeteria, I bump into Hina. She was on her phone. Sup, Hina? Yo. She don't look up from it. What you doing? Just scrolling. Fun. My mom doesn't let me bring my phone to school because she thinks I will just play games all day. Probably probably true, but not right. This girl's pretty. I glance over at her phone. Yeah, I guess. You guess? I don't really care, I guess. I mean, what's normal to say here, lol? LOL. Just saying she's pretty is fine. Or maybe you don't agree? Hina shows me her picture again. Nah, she is for sure pretty. Case closed then. But, like, what's the point of that? Saying that someone's pretty? No, like, looking at that, I guess. The point of looking at it? Like, looking at other girls like that. Girls that are prettier than you. Seems like it's just a way to get yourself down. I mean, no offense, you aren't ugly or anything. Hina looks deep in thought for a second. That's not really it. Then what? Hina speaks again. It's okay to aspire to be someone else, I think. You know, you should join SNS. You could use some new friends. What do you mean by that? I mean, it's not like we're going to be friends forever. We could end up in different schools, you know? Things like that can happen. I know she doesn't mean it that way, but it feels like she's trying to say she doesn't want to be my friend anymore. Like, it's really just a really roundabout way of saying it. Why do you care so much about this anyway? I just think it's weird that you started doing this out of the blue. You've done a lot of weird things that I don't understand recently. Hina smiles. If anything, you're the weird one. It's normal, right? Yeah, but your phone is full of girls. You're learning makeup and all this other adult stuff. Oh, you're learning makeup and all this other adult stuff. And sucking up to the popular girls in class. It's just weird. Wait. You don't think I'm, like, gay or something, do you? Hina laughs, and I can't tell if she's embarrassed or cool about it. I know my phone is full of girls, but it's not like that. Or, hold on, I know what you're saying. That's what someone who has some secrets of her own would say. Why'd she look like that? It's okay, Mia. Lots of girls are lesbians these days. I'm... I'm your ally here. Hina-shan, don't tease me. Your secret is safe with me. She puts a finger over her mouth, making a shushing sound. I don't like girls, lol. Don't joke about that. Why? Someone might be lesbian and you don't know it. Someone's feelings could get hurt. I mean, I'm SRS, so not speaking for a friend here. I mean, in SRS. What the fuck does that even mean? Hina is quiet for a second before responding. You can't always be like that, you know. What do you mean? Hina looks at me seriously. Has anyone ever told you that school is like a tiny model of the real world? Being popular in class isn't something superficial, it means something. We're at that age now where we're almost adults. You can't always do what you want to do. You gotta fit in a little bit too if you don't want to end up completely alien from everyone else. Now, I'm not learning makeup just because it's fun. It's like I'm not learning makeup just because it's fun. And it's because being an outsider is no good. You know that, Mia. It's just weird to me. And back to her phone she goes. We walk to the cafeteria with this awkward tension in the air. I look at the purple hair flowing down Hina's back as she takes the lead. From here, she looks like a complete stranger. It's not too far from the truth. She seems like a different person now. Maybe Hina has been replaced by an alien. She and everyone in the world. We go up to the roof to eat like usual, but we aren't saying anything to each other. We just sit there in silence, listening as the wind blows our thoughts around. The food tastes as bland as I feel. Okay, that's. I don't think that was really necessary to say, but sure. Maybe she didn't mean it in a bad way, but still, it came off like that. If it tastes as bland as I feel, that's a new one. The rest of the day goes on, goes on uneventfully. I'm just left ruminating on the words Hina left behind. My God, sentences. I'm just ruminating on the words Hina left with me. The bell finally rings out last period. I string my sneakers and head out into the heat. Into the fires of the blazing sun. I'm on my way home. I catch a glance at the school's running track. The red hair girl, the red hair of a girl flutters in the wind as she makes her way around the circuit. It's obvious, even from afar, that it's Sarah. I recall when we met today at the lockers. I see her around a lot, but that was the first time we did more than meet eyes. But I just happened to be there at the right time. She will talk to anyone she runs into. I don't don't feel special, Mia. Well, you're allowed to feel a little special. It can be special to you. I stand still for a bit to soak in the sky. It's breaking up in a beautiful way, like ice flows in the Antarctic. Antarctic, not Antarctic. Antarctic. Could use some of that cool right now. It's way too hot. The cicadas are humming a tune just for me. Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to tell me something. But that's not real OFC. I don't believe in stuff like that. I'm a logical girl. I follow the facts, you know? Sure thing. There's no good excuse for this, but there is something I want to see. There is something I'm curious about. Just taking a peek won't hurt, right? I make it to the bleachers and I sit down in a corner, where I can avoid attention. Sarah is making it around on the track, sprinting gracefully in her tracksuit. Despite the heat, her steps look calculated and professional, and she's on a completely different level. I saw her run around in the relay race at the sports festival last year. Needless to say, she left everyone in the dust. I think she's gotten better since then. I was just first year back then. Sarah's a junior now, I think. Or so, a year older than me. Sarah is running alone. Like, there is not a single other person here. Not what I expected. I thought she would have some fans or something, lol. Just kind of assumed she was in one of the sports club. But of course, there's nobody around. I guess they respect the heat wave. I wonder if Sarah is a go home club too. Well, I guess if that's the case, she really didn't. She doesn't really go home. She's still at school. Not like there are many places to practice. Like, where do we have a track like this in our town? Or where else do we have a track like this in our town? I wonder what Sarah gets out of running. She comes here every day, so there must be a reason, right? Fun? You know? The thrill. Well, I don't know if we really get a thrill out of running, but runner's high is a thing, I guess. Or so I've heard. I don't know any other reason. So, exercise, anything else that accompanies exercising, maybe? We all have something to keep us that keeps us going. For me, I guess I like playing games. Not the most noble pursuit. Compared to Sarah, my body is probably rotting. We all start somewhere, girl. Sarah stops for a bit and catches her breath. And now she's looking over here. Oh. She starts walking, and then jogging towards where I'm sitting on the bleachers. Oh no. I feel my heartbeat kick up. I nervously come down a bit to meet her, trying my best to play it off. Sarah is leaning over the railing. She's still catching her breath, but she looks happy. Mia-san, I didn't know you were watching. I'm silent for a bit before responding. Hey, I'm sorry. What about? Well, I was staring again. That's okay. I'll permit it just this once. And I mean, you're literally sitting in the place dedicated for spectators. She jumps over the rail and takes a big swig of her water bottle, finishing it with a satisfying. She leans back against the railing and looks at me. I didn't have enough yet? Enough of me. Sarah, I just happened to be here. You're a terrible liar. Sorry. And worse at apologizing. Sarah leans against the railing, looking at me with intrigue. But I can only parse it as malicious. Really, what's you doing? Really, what are you doing here, Mia-san? I gulp, looking to Sarah for an answer. But she just stared patiently, waiting for me to shake it out. I always see you around school and stuff. I look to her again, but she doesn't seem satisfied with just that. I just wanted to know. No. I was just curious about your life. I always see you run, and I wanted to know. What's it like to be you? For a second I swear I saw a glint of something in her eyes, but she's not letting it show. A micro-reaction that was quickly subdued. Sarah isn't responding, just piercing me with those red eyes. As if her main program just crashed. I mean, you asked a pretty like personal question, I guess. It's to be expected, I suppose. It feels like forever until she starts working again. She's sweating. Huh. Her reaction feels like a punch to the gut. Sorry, that was a bad question. I feel panic overwhelming me at Mach 10. I thought you were going to ask to be my friend or something. You know, there are more frictionless ways to shake that out of someone. You're lucky, because I'm really difficult to offend. So, to answer your question, well, I run a lot, obviously. I don't really run to win or anything like that. To me, running is freedom. You can run from anything if you're fast enough. When you sit still, you get time to think about things. Things catch up to you. Ah, I see. So I simply choose to be free. She does not want to be in her head. I 100% understand. Sorry, I just have to take a sip of my tea here before it gets cold like it always does. Here on this track, I feel like I have the whole world for myself, and especially at night. Have you ever been here at night? It's serene. Not even the lights are on. It's just you and the track. Only you, only your heaving voice as you get yourself from one checkpoint to the next. Nobody in the whole world to judge you. Though definitely what you'd call a liminal space. An actual liminal space, not like an empty Walmart. It's totally creepy at first, but with time it becomes a comforting feeling. Become one with the darkness. Look at me. I just ended up telling you about running and not so much of my life. Well, maybe another time. So how's that? I'm not sure what to respond with. I'm learning. You're so insanely awkward. Sad face. I can't even feel embarrassed anymore. She's delivering these blows like it's nothing. At some point, you just go numb from the pain. Okay, you figured it out. Do you want a medal now or later? Sarah laughs really hard. So hard she has to wipe a tear out of her eye. Okay, that got me. You can actually talk. I mean, the delivery wasn't incredible, but I had lower expectations for you. I smugly smile as if I defeated a really hard raid boss. Looks like I managed to coax you out after all. Okay, now it's your turn. Tell me about Mia-san. Actually, I have to go. It's like, actually, I have to go now. She's just trying to dodge. Are you sure? Maybe I should just be honest. I don't know. I don't know what I'm like. You don't know what you're like? How do people even see... How do people even see that about themselves? Does everyone have a mirror that I don't have? I don't think it's quite that complicated. Then what? You think I know? Well, you seem to be smarter than me. I'm only a year older than you, you know. A lot can happen in a year. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but at 16 you won't have everything figured out either. Then what? Who knows? Ask your mom? My mom would be really annoying about something like that. True that. You just reminded me about my mom. Sarah looks down at her sports watch. Shit, I gotta go. Okay, I guess. I don't want this conversation to end. Is it okay if, we talk tomorrow, too? Sarah looks lost in thought, and I don't think she heard me. Alright, I really gotta go, though. See ya. No. Messed up at last minute. Classic Mia. Disappointed face. I mean, the interaction is better than no interaction, so I think it went alright. I lay down against the bench and closed my eyes for a bit, listening to the deafening cries of cicadas. They feel a lot louder now that I'm not talking to someone. The heat is unbearable for some reason. I can't help but smile. Oh no, the heat is unbearable, but for some reason I can't help but smile. I enjoy the feeling for a little longer. Mom was preparing dinner as I came in. I'm home. Hi, honey. You're late today. Yeah. Hanging out with friends? Yeah. A lie I have been telling her for months so she won't worry about me. I don't know if I'm lying today. We didn't exactly agree to become friends. I make my way up to my room. Pretty much crash into bed instantly. I feel hot and exhausted. Too much happened today. Pretty quickly, the comfiness of my bed overtakes me. I wish I could sleep that fast. Z. Z. Sunshine, dinner's ready. What the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Okay. Okay, I don't know if that's supposed to be her mom or Mia. So I just pretend it's her mom, but it could be Mia just going, okay. I reluctantly rise out of bed. I look at the clock and apparently not an hour apparently an hour had passed. Ow, my wrist. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, hold on. I gotta do the twisty thing. Oh fuck, that kinda Ikey youchers. I don't know what was that. Cause I wasn't doing anything with it. I was just existing. Then I moved my hand a little bit. It feels a little awkward at a certain point. It's alright though. Dinner was indeed ready. I sit down at the table and stare at the soup my mom had cooked. I don't feel hungry whatsoever, so I just play around with the pieces of carrot. I guided the carrot around the perimeter of my bowl. Haven't had soup in a while, now that I think about it. I do have noodles though, so I could eat those, I guess. Those sheep, I got a whole box of those sheep noodles. I forgot what they're called. The ramen noodles. They come in the little orange packets. I kind of look like Sarah. It kind of looks like Sarah running around on the track and giggle, and I giggle a bit for myself. What's so funny? Huh, nothing. So, how was school? Bad. Come on now, that's not my little ray of sunshine. So, should I just lie to you instead? Saying something nice for once is a start. Dad would have wanted to see your smile. Like how we used to smile together. Try and remember that, okay? That's not fair. You say that like he's dead. I didn't want to snap at her. Nothing will get better from just doing what I want. I finish my food reluctantly and mosey my way back up the stairs and throw myself back into bed, wrapping myself up as much as I can. I want to cry, but I can't. I fell asleep with anger instead. Yeah, that's not pleasant. I guess her parents divorced? That night I had a dream about fish. About a fish. Oh no. El Pescado is reaching into the fucking game itself. No, Pescado, you can't do that. It lived its whole life inside a tiny fishbowl. It got fed twice a day. Its tank was kept clean. It was free to swim around. Oh, my microphone just peaked for some reason. Sorry. It was free to swim around. It had everything it needed. But it was confined to swimming around in its tiny bowl. It was happy because it was just a fish. One day, the bowl was knocked over and it shattered. Of course, the fish couldn't breathe air. So it started choking. And then someone came and picked it off the ground. Great, the fish thought. I'll get a new home. Little did it know that it was being brought into a sushi shop. It was chopped up and turned into 32 sashimi. Where did the person even get this? How do you go from, you fell from your thing, well, it is a dream. I don't know why I'm questioning it, actually. And that was a little stupid of me. Got chopped up and turned into a 32 sashimi. I don't even know what sashimi is, but food, I assume. And that was the end of the fish. Do you think the fish was better off living in that tiny tank? Or was it better off that it got turned into sushi so that it could bring life to something better? In any case, I pity the fish. It never got to choose. That's quite true. Choice is quite important. I wake up with a sour taste in my mouth. I get up without looking in the mirror. I wash my face. I didn't shower last night and I feel kind of gross. I consider doing now, but decide against it when I realize how much I'm craving breakfast. I go downstairs. Is it even morning? I would not think it'd be morning yet. Oh, Mom isn't here. Only now I remember telling me that she was going to have church service on Tuesday. Guess which day it is. At the fridge I try and scour for a meal. A sandwich will do for today, not really what I was hoping for. After I finish that sandwich, I'm hit with loneliness. Oh, loneliness is killing me, and I must confess. I'm sorry, I'm just going off on something else. My brain just. I don't understand how people live alone. Seems unbearable. I look at the clock. It's about time to leave. And there's Friend. We like Friend. Friend is friendly. I'm feeling oddly independent today, so I open up. Good morning. Hey. There is an occasional crunch of crunchy footstep as I walk. A tiny withering leaf crushed by my sneakers. Poor thing. I dedicated a short prayer for the leaves that had to travel so far only to get crushed by my foot. Hina is oddly quiet today. I guess yesterday weighs on both of our minds. Yeah, kinda awkward, slanty mouth. I try and brighten the mood. So, what's up? You know... No, I don't. Well, I guess I do, yeah. But it can't be like this forever. I need to be more direct. What's something that would excite her? Oh, So, I met with Sarah yesterday. What, really? Yeah, I met her and, we talked for a bit. Twice. Twice? Yeah, first in the morning and then I found her after school running at the track. She runs track and field, you know. That's unexpected of you. Yeah, well, you wanted me to be different, right? Right. Nah, I don't think that's what I meant, though. Well, shit. So, anything else happen? I guess we just talked. About private matters. Ain't that something? Sure is. She claps her hands together. Willing to share a secret with your bestie? Huh. I mean, it's not like something crazy was. We just talked, lol. Just talked. Yeah. Hmm. Yesterday accused me of being gay and now you're acting very sus yourself. Hashtag okay then. I never accused you of that. You were just projecting hard. Hashtag okay then. Stop saying that. Okay then. What a goofball. What a I don't know. I just call everyone a goofball when I think they're slightly. You have any you have if you have a singular speck of silliness in you, I will call you a goofball. That's just the way it is for me. I see silliness and I like it. I'm actually on time today, so there's quite a few students mucking about in the hallways. I'm not one for loitering around, so I head straight to the classroom door. Suddenly a voice calls from behind me. Hey, Mia-san. Ohio. Sarah walks right past some students she was having a conversation with just to get to me. Seems I just took priority. Hey, Ohio. Sorry for just leaving you hanging like that yesterday. It's okay. I was just surprised and all. This is embarrassing. The conversations around us get quiet as more people tune their ears in. My mom is like kind of crazy. She needs me to be at home at awkward times so I can help her with work. Oh, I see. Then we good? Yeah, we good. So, see you after class? And I get so meek in front of her. And I can feel the collective eyeballs of the entire school burning in a hole in my head. Nobody was expecting to see the biggest loser being friendly with the most popular girl. I freeze up and I think Sarah picks up on the uncomfortable tension. She must really be used to this kind of attention. She gives me a wink as if to say it's fine. Bro, it's not, but okay. I fucking love the writing. Bro, it's not, but okay. My best friend already thinks I'm a homosexual. You might be. You are definitely gay. Just a little gay. You're just denying it. You're in denial. Nothing wrong with that, but, like, that's not me. I just don't want rumors about me. I managed to squeeze out a response. Sure. Okay. After class. She's definitely gay. Mia is the most 100% gay. Sarah smiles and makes her way to her classroom. Okay, why is she... She's just looking like that. OMG. Hina had been listening in too. I know what she was gonna say. OMG. Be quiet? Why is that our response, Mia? No, you can't just tell her to be quiet like that. You really are close. Dude. She responds with a sledgehammer attack. Dude. I get it now. It all makes perfect sense. We're not even friends. I see something budding here though. Hashtag good shit. I gotta go to class. But I'll see you later. God. I realize everyone is sort of looking at me and whispering a little. I get out of here as fast as possible. She's got the wrong idea. It's not that. It's not. I'm just trying to be friends. It could never be that anyway. Just thinking about it realistically. Haha. What am I saying? What are you saying? Hina, you idiot. Absolute super idiot. Super mega ultra idiot. Okay, I'm not being fair. It's not her fault I feel mixed up. She's not helping though. Let's just settle for super idiot for now. Rara is having fun with her friends and they're being really loud. I don't really mind being a loner, but sometimes I wonder what that's like. It's making me think of Sarah again. Why is she going through all this trouble just for me? I'm nobody special. I'm probably the least interesting person in this whole school. Lunchtime. I didn't even feel bothered to. I didn't even feel bored today during class. There was just so much going on that it felt like it passed by at light speed. There's the super idiot. I'm almost considering walking off since she's not even paying attention. But I mean, she's waiting for me like I can't be too mean to her. What? But I mean, she's waiting for me like I can't be too mean to her. I can't be too mean to her. I forget that this game has purposeful misspelling. I grab her by the shoulder in an attempt to scare her. Boo! Wow, how unusual you go how unusual for you to go for violence. I shake her in response to her comment. She just giggles at me. Lunch? Okay. I take a swig of the bottled milk. I don't even like milk, just drinking it out of spite. What? Okay. We sit against a fence on the rooftop, the humid air baking us and our lunch as we eat. Hina swallows a whole rice ball and turns to me. I didn't think you would be on that basis with the most popular girl in school. Yeah, I guess you didn't. That's good for you, I guess. I know exactly why she's saying that. She thinks being popular is a good thing. Like it's not one of the most shallow possible things. I don't understand why she's sucking up to the popular girls. Really, she's kidding herself if she seriously believes herself to be an adult. She's totally a himejoshi. She's a total himejoshi. I don't even know what the fuck that word means. What is a himejoshi? Let me look this up. I need to know. Himejoshi, the boundaries of that. For a male who enjoys lesbian yuri media. No. Himejoshi, Shakavas, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I guess it might just be somebody who... There's a bunch of different definitions here. I don't know which one is real and which one is not, so I will not bother with it, I guess. Fuck it, don't worry about it. Actual problematic shipper. Okay, so it's just a person that likes Yuri. Yo! Hail to thee, Scratchbag. How do you do? Yo, Lottle. You'll never be an adult, she says. I try not look at her with my angriest eyes. So, what's Sarah to you? Do we really have to talk about this? No, not really. But how long are you going to hide from it? It's okay to be honest with your feelings. Hina, you are really so dumb. You could benefit a bit learning from me. Now I'm trying to help you, you know. I'm fine. Hina sighed. Gotta grow up, dude. You are growing into the earth, not towards the sun. What does that mean, lol? Artsy much? You are crazy. Just admit it. Admit it and I'll get off your case. Okay, fine, I admit it then. I love Sarah so much, I want to kiss her, smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. This game is very silly. Well, visual novel, I guess it's not a game. Awesome. I'm gonna have the I'm gonna have the hot fucking lesbian sex of your dreams. These are teenagers, by the way. Very much teenager talk, I guess. Awesome. And you'll be so green with envy you turn into a green bell pepper. And I'll bring you home and make stuffed bell peppers with what used to be your body. And then I'll tell your family and they'll cry a lot. And then they'll write she turned into a bell pepper and got eaten by Mia Nakamina and you're on your tombstone. And then I'll laugh a lot. And I'll invite all of your friends and we'll dance on your grave. Okay, Mia, I think you can... LMFAO, dude. I kinda get it, though. What does she get? Lol. You already told me everything I need to know. So annoying, dude. I push my face up against the fence and tried and create Minced Mia. Minced Mia. Repressed feelings? Really? I don't have that. She's gay and she won't admit it. Hina looks at me trying to squeeze through the fence and says nothing. Drink some. Wait, let me lubricate my mouth. That fucking sounds wrong. Let me put everything back to its place. A frustrating day is over. I almost feel too exhausted to put my shoes on, let alone having to brave the heat outdoors. I lay down on the bench for a bit. Hina. What is she trying to do? She kept delivering winks to me all day. It's a little funny. I hear someone approaching. They sit down next to where I'm resting my head. Question mark? Sarah. She looks down opposite of me and I feel a little shy. I was expecting her to say something, but she just stares at me. For whatever reason, she looks unnaturally tense. I just look up at her for a bit, but it quickly becomes unbearable. Hey? She doesn't respond immediately. Sarah? Hi. Hi. How's the bench? Just fine. I thought you'd be less casual about something like this. I sit up. What do you mean? I didn't think it would happen so fast. Not sure what she's talking about. My curious eyes look around for clues. She's clutching something close to her. A piece of paper? I don't know what to make of this. Sarah's words confuse me. Did something happen? A reckoning. Yeah. I would have to face this. I try and sound charming. You can't run away from everything. Some things you have to face. That's what being an adult is about, right? Well, look at you. The poet shows herself. Heh, well... I don't know if even I believe in it. Sarah waves the paper around. So... about this... yeah? It was well written. It's really cute, honestly. Really stirred me up. I didn't think you'd be the type to have a knack for this. Why, it's going to be a lot of trouble, you know. Being like this. You're a little bit of a fixer-upper for sure. And this is sudden and all. But with all that said, I don't mind an adventure. Sarah, what's up? I'm sorry, but I don't have a clue what you're talking about. Well, that's what happens when you just don't clarify anything. Poor Mia. That's a lot of dots. Lots and lots of dots. And then what did you mean by... Is anything gonna happen, or they're just looking at each other? Oh, I think I get it now. She clutches her fist, crumpling the paper with it. Are you fucking kidding me? I know you're naive. You wouldn't do this. I'm being pranked, right? Sarah looks to the left and right as if looking for someone. But there is nobody. Hey, Mia? Now's the time to talk. You tell me. You're gonna tell me, right? Mia, that was a secret. What I told you really were my true feelings. What are you going... what are you gonna do with them? Nothing? Got nothing to say to me? Is that fine to step all over? Make me feel all gross? Spread it around like a fucking insect? Okay, she's getting really tense. How about I tell you another secret of mine? And you'll tell me what happened next. And you'll tell me what happened. And that's a pretty good deal. A 2 for 1. Here's your secret. Your second secret. I'll tell you about why I transferred here. I wasn't always the popular girl. In fact, I used to get teased quite a lot. It didn't end with teasing. In fact, it got really bad. But I spared you the details. The point is, one time one of them tried something particularly bad, and I pushed him a bit too hard into one of the desks. Did you know someone can get really hurt just from a push? I didn't. That day, I decided I would be one of the popular kids. So how about it? You'll tell me now? I try as hard as I can, but the words aren't coming out. Still got nothing to tell me? You're pathetic, Mia. What the fuck is going on? There has been a serious misunderstanding. But I don't think it warrants being that fucking aggressive. What the hell was in that letter? Nothing. 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 What remains? Nothing. 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 People like you. They just shouldn't. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. You make me lose the words. I got up as regular and started getting ready for school, and noticed that I felt all sore. Weird, I thought at the time. Gym class is on Thursday. Maybe I have a fever or something? When I turned the shower on, my mom suddenly had come in to make sure I was okay. And I didn't learn until then that there had been an incident at school. She explained the situation to me. When talking to Sarah, I had apparently passed out and gotten myself hurt. The nurse said that sort of thing can happen when someone is under a lot of stress, and I will be just fine. Sarah had brought me into the nurse's office and explained that I had passed out during an argument. She had confessed that she got really aggressive with me and that I lost consciousness. Because of this incident, Sarah was not going to come to school for a bit. I didn't believe my mom at first. I had no memory of it at the time, but gradually everything came back. I remember what Sarah had told me, how she had pushed a kid so hard he got hurt. I guess she had a bad reputation. After putting the events together, I had come to understand that Hina planted a love letter in Sarah's locker. It was written to look like it was from me, and I don't understand her. It really makes me so mad. God damn it, Hina, I thought you were... Hina, you are not... Okay, well, that explains how that got around. A little bit of information, whatever it was that was told, I don't even know what, because we didn't tell... Mia did not tell Hina anything, really, right? So... Well, she did say that they met at the... they talked. Well, what could have been so personal that was written in that letter that, Hina decided to write that down, and then, I don't think it could have been anything, really. Because Hina had nothing to go off of other than just vibes. I don't know. I really don't. It makes me so mad. Was she trying to help me? Was she expecting things to work out between us? Or was it just baggage? Sabotage? I don't think she would try to cause harm like that. In any case, Hina should have known I can't handle a situation like that. And at that time, I wasn't sure how I felt about Sarah. I think Hina did this thinking that it would help both me and her. If me and Sarah got closer, Hina thinks that this would fix me. She wouldn't need to feel embarrassed to keep me around. And if she was acquaintances with the most popular girl, it would give her cred. It would help her reach her goal of becoming popular. Win-win, right? Well, it didn't work out that way. Hina is naive. She was even more of an idiot than I thought. But I'm the biggest idiot of all. Sarah most likely hates me for thinking I tricked her. I wouldn't be surprised if Hina hates me too for ruining the opportunity she had laid out. I'm not going to tell on her. That's not gonna fix anything. I'm just really upset with her. All I really do lately is lay in bed and think. I've been here now for a while. After some time, the days started bleeding together into one continuous day. And then I go back to sleep. Sometimes I get brought a meal and I eat it reluctantly. So annoying that humans have to eat to keep going. I guess that's kind of annoying. I'd be more concerned about, other matters than your need to eat and how quote-unquote annoying it is. I wish I could just eat light, I wish I could just eat the light streaming in my window. Mom hasn't bothered me too much about any of this. Normally she would do everything she can to get me to go to school. She thinks this time is necessary for me to heal. But I've become sick of trying to heal. It doesn't work. Jeez. So many words to say I'm hurt. Yet another minute passes. Another hour. Another day. And am I going to be like this forever? I feel my brain seeping out of my skull. I'm becoming stupid. If I lay here any longer, I'm going to turn into goo. And I need some air. I was expecting it to be dark outside. My sense of time has been all messed up the past week. I don't even know what day it is. I stretch and I feel my body exiting dormancy. 1,000 needles overcome me. And then... nothing. What a stressful week. I don't even know if it's been a week. Probably a week or more. It's probably just a week. I feel like more than a week is a bit much. I decided to go on a walk. I make it down the only path I know. It's so dark, must be in the middle of the night. I have a hard time walking and I almost trip. I wouldn't be surprised if I've been inside so long that things have changed into something unrecognizable. Eventually my eyes adjust to the darkness and I can walk just fine. It's almost as bright as day now. Every once in a while, a firefly comes by to say hello. I've never realized how pretty they are. Like floating Christmas lights. They're the brightest thing around at this hour. I have to respect the hustle. Right now, they're guiding me. I don't care enough to try and think that it might be a mistake. Thinking logically only put me in circles. What sort of function do fireflies serve anyways? I mean, they're just bugs. But did people ever rely on them for navigation? There's gotta be a reason for that glow. Communication, I'm pretty sure it's communication. And, to mate sometimes? I don't know, actually, the full extent of it, but I'm pretty sure it's just communication. Wouldn't predators just eat them for shining so brightly? Like some animals have natural camo exactly so that this doesn't happen. Maybe they are predators? Kinda like an anglerfish? That would be scary. The song of the evening cicadas keep me company. There's a pleasant permanence to country insects. Even if climate change destroys the earth, I'm sure they'll keep buzzing for themselves. They'll always be here. I find that comforting. Walking down this path in the dead of night, I feel like the only person in the world. As it feels right now, only anything could happen. Maybe when I go back home, my house is gone. Just down to the foundation. Disappeared. That would suck. What am I going to do without all my stuff? I'll just have to walk around like this forever. Haunting weary travelers on the road. A fairy girl. A whole damn bug. Girl. Me. If someone stumbled upon me walking in my nightwear like this, they would probably call the police. My thoughts are trailing and I'm just following the thought stream along. I think I broke something in my brain. I can almost feel all my worries melt away. I have become one with the darkness. Hey, that's the line that, Sarah said. The path is only so long. Eventually, I found myself standing on the school grounds, right in that spot where I first decided to meet with Sarah. I look up to the sky, the moon illuminating the broken clouds brilliantly. It's pretty, but I kind of want to curse it now for leading me here. Maybe it's because I didn't listen to it the first time that things went wrong. What if I just listened to all the whims of the world? It would probably be utter chaos. Maybe the right answer is to listen just a little bit. I don't know why I was expecting to see Sarah here. You already had that magic moment, Maya. It's lost. And does lightning strike twice in the same place? And I shouldn't need to say it. Even though she's been told not to come to school, even though it's in the dead of night, there was a single vain hope that the stars would align just more. That if I came here, Sarah would magically be here too. But we don't live in that world. This is real life. I don't even know what I would say to her. Just sorry doesn't cut it. You can't be sorry all your life. You think it does you any good to be humble, but everyone will think of you as naive. And that's something stupid girls say to hide from reality. I felt powerful just moments ago, but now I feel tiny. Something broke when I realized that Sarah wasn't coming. She can't run here anymore. I realized that the only reason I came here was for her. Yeah. The place I knew she'd be. It's just like the last hope I was holding on to escaped into thin air and fled to the moon. Everything is so messed up. I'm not just a loner anymore. I'm the girl that made the popular girl go crazy. And also that popular girl hates me. My best friend sets me up. My best friend set us up. That's my friend brought into negatives. I have nothing to hold on to anymore. Nothing to be here for. I felt nothing laying in bed. And I feel everything right now. My body catching up to reality. The reality I was in denial of. My chest feels like it got stabbed. 1,000,000 times. 1,000,000,000 times. 1,000,000,000,000 times. And it's too much. It's too much. It's just too much. You're not meant to feel like this. Or you're not meant to feel this much. I can't hold back the tears that are trying to escape. Every dam is bursting, and it all comes out at once. I try to scream as loud as I can and try to get it out. It feels like 1,000,000 worms escaping out of my tummy. There might be nothing left when I'm finished. And I'll just deflate and be a pile of skin. I'll die. I'll just die. I'll become less than nothing. Void. You okay? What? 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 I can't believe that. That's just unreasonable. Maybe a hallucination. I can only say what I feel. I have fully gone insane. It must be the moonlight. I can't help but find some sense in her words. It makes me realize I am not in fact dead. Sarah? Ding ding ding! I'm in disbelief. You came. What? How? It was the screaming. Oh. Actually, I'm surprised to find you here. Is my thing disconnecting? Why is my OBS chat reconnecting? That's kind of weird. Okay, well, at least it's back to normal, I guess. I will continue reading. Actually, I'm surprised to find you here. Do you know what time it is? I don't know about anything. Then maybe it's fate. Fate. Questions flood my mind. I don't understand. I thought you had become a complete shutdown. You had become completely shut down. Why do you think that? Well, it's what I did. It's what I did. Good thing I'm not you. The actual reason I'm here... It's not to save you or anything. I'm just here to get some exercise. Suddenly, it doesn't really seem like fate anymore. So you won't save me? You're gonna have to save yourself. Nah, doesn't mean I can't help though. You're not allowed to be here anymore, right? I'm not the type to be bound by rules. I'm asking... The board made a difficult decision when they realized that you weren't coming back. I became an example that bullying is not tolerated. That's... You got suspended? That's worse than I knew. Yeah, you've been holed up in your room for over 2 weeks. Oh. Well, I did not think it would be longer than a week. I guess I stand corrected. Has it really been that long? I guess I never got the news. And I don't know why Mom would even tell me. She probably thinks me and Sarah are enemies or something. Are we enemies? Sarah observes my swollen cheeks and wilted frame. You look terrible. You too. A blatant lie. Her light is blinding. I'm doing great. How? Things are so bad. I don't think about it. How can you live like that? I like breathing. She likes breathing. That reminds me of that meme where it's like... it's like... that guy that's like depressed and you have the other guy that's like, I like pizza. And I want more. And I want to try more. And that's his philosophy as to how he can live life. I want pizza. And I like pizza. And I want more. You deal with so much like it's nothing. Yeah, no, I think your life seems hard. Something bad happens to you and you break. How do you even get anything done? We both giggle because we know the answer. I don't think I've laughed since I last met Sarah here. She really has done so much for me. What do I even have to offer in return? I don't deserve this. Why? I messed everything up, and you were still the one who came to my rescue. It's just not fair. Nah, I'm the one who has been difficult. Really, I should have been groveling at your feet. I can't blame you for this. Why not? You don't deserve that. It's not your fault you have a hard life. Everyone has a difficult life. But we still survive in spite of that. You know, it wasn't my hard life that had me hurt people. I pushed that kid on purpose. I was kinda glad to learn he was in the hospital. Come on, I'm trying to make you look good. You look like you need to be pampered here, not me. I can't help but laugh because it's true. So, if it's not my fault, and not your fault, then who? I think maybe the world is to blame for this one. And no, it's my fault. If it was your fault, you'd be the one who got in trouble. The world doesn't work that way. Innocent people get in trouble all the time. Then don't be that person. You don't have to be the loser. The loser is all I've ever been. Time to try something new, maybe? How? I don't know, maybe you can copy me? Copy you? How is that going to help? You're making it sound like I can just change, like it's just a change of clothes. Can you change the way you are? There's no way that it's that easy. Sarah is so much I could never be. I'm just not strong enough. I'm weak. I cave to everyone's words. I'm always going to be like this. The quiet kid in the back of class. Somehow, those words I should keep to myself came out. I really envy you. I can see why. I really like you. I know. I want to be you. You couldn't handle it. She's right. I couldn't. Want a hug? Uh? You seem like you're gonna cry if I don't do something about it. Those words make me feel pathetic. Sarah comes up to embrace me. I almost try and stop her from coming any closer, as if her touch meant instant defeat. I let it when I realize I'm trying to fight an unstoppable force. Ah, all my thoughts go quiet. Void. But not the void I'm familiar with. It's warm. For some reason. Tears come out. This okay? Why is the most forthcoming person I've ever met asking me that? Some people are weird with touch, I don't know. This is just fine. It's just fine. She caresses my head. All the evil leaves my body. The only thing left is a brutal rawness. Really. It's nothing like being on clouds. It's just making me intensely emotional. I try and pull the tears back, but it gets worse. Having her look at me this close is making me feel crazy. I'm still crying, but for what now seems like a different reason. Like I'm so happy the tears just won't stop. It's so much. Well, I guess this is good. Kinda, maybe. Aw man, I made it worse. Through sniffles, I managed to squeeze out an answer. It's okay. She keeps stroking my head, as if to say it's all over now. Eventually, I grow to something you could call stable. You know, I meant every word I said when I confronted you at the lockers. Even the ones you said, even the one where you said I was pathetic. Yeah, kinda. It's not unfixable, though. Good luck with that. Sounds really difficult. I'm expecting your cooperation. Do you really want to try being a couple? Because I don't know how any of this works. Saying that seems to have put Sarah on edge all of a sudden. You're making it sound so complicated. I just mean, like, it's a bit scary. I don't know what people will think. Screw people. Right now I agree with you, but it might be a different answer tomorrow. It's like, right now I agree with you, but might be a different answer tomorrow. And then I'll protect you from now on. If anyone messes with you, it's my problem too. You'll beat them up, I'll beat them up. So small problem with that, you're suspended. I'll protect you outside the school. Bullying usually happens at school, but I don't mention it. That might be bad. I don't want you to get arrested. You need to learn to fend for yourself anyway. Sometimes maybe even from cops. Scary. I'm done hugging you now. No, I'll be nice. She grabs onto me once again. How long do we do this for? As long as I needed to. It's starting to get boring. Just a little longer. It's important to keep your partner happy, you know? Then I'm going to enjoy it out of spite. They're already mingling well. By all means. We continue hugging for a while. I was unable to enjoy it out of spite. My head feels uncomfortably fuzzy, like I'll disappear if I don't pull away. Aw, I was just getting into it. Sorry, something's wrong with me. Maybe so. What happened to that kid that pushed you anyway? That you pushed anyway? After the hospital? I don't know. They never let me see that guy again. Wow. I wouldn't I wouldn't be here with you if I didn't transfer, so I'm fine with it. You still have to live with the fact that you hurt someone. I don't really feel embarrassed about it. I think of it like a cool scar. Now people know not to mess with me. Sounds like something a bad person would say. Being a good or bad person doesn't matter when you're popular. Ain't that? I mean, that's true, but you know. My girlfriend is so scary. You'll get used to it. Sarah, I didn't write that love letter. Oh, I know. I figured it was Hina. Yeah, who else would it be? Right. We gotta get you some more friends. Don't remind me. I don't really want to think about it, Hina, right now. Yeah, it was pretty messed up what she did, but I think you two still need each other. Can I just run her into the ground instead? You'll have less friends like that. Did I say that wrong? I feel like I said that weirdly. Less friends. You might not be popular anymore if we date. Is that really okay? No, I'll be popular for sure. People love their WLW. I mean, I fucking certainly do. Gross. Hashtag girls love, hashtag Yuri. I feel like they're calling me out specifically. Please stop. I can't help being a celeb. I look at Sarah. Feelings of hashtag Yuri are strong. Get strong. So... have you kissed her before? Plenty of times. Damn. What's the problem? I don't know, I was hoping this would be some cute version moment. Maybe your brain really is rotten. Crushed by society. That's literally a fake thing. You just don't like pure things. Sure I do. You're pretty pure. You don't know me for real. Yeah? I mean, we just met the other day. And? You don't know any of my dark secrets. Shh. What is this? Some sort of competition of who has the darkest backstory? No. You'll lose anyway. I look visibly demoralized. This sucks. Let's just kiss. And they do a big ol' smoosh. Sarah approaches me. And then... exclamation marks. This is weird. It feels more like Sarah is kissing at me. And I accurately try to catch those kisses. It doesn't work very well at all. I have no idea what's going on. Help. It just doesn't stop. Can't you tell this sucks? Never have I felt that human bodies are gross like before. Sarah is so soft. But it's also so gross. I can't help but feel disgusted. First time be like... gross. With a girl too. Why'd she say it like that? Super gross. Just yucky. Let's never do that again. We both laugh together. Sarah seems to laugh a bit harder than me. Just a moments ago I was hopelessly sobbing and wishing for death. Now it's a little bit better, I guess. But really, it really doesn't feel like anything in my life got easier. If anything, the mess is now bigger. Life is such a mess. But maybe that's okay if I have Sarah. I mean, I don't even know if that's true. We might not even be compatible. It could all go to hell one day. I can see many ways this could go wrong. But right now I'm enjoying the moment. And that's all that matters. What happens tomorrow is Wednesday Maya's problem. Right now, this is everything. There never was a cute moment where I got to call you Mia-shan and got all flustered. And you got all flustered. Everything is out of order. Maybe try that one tomorrow? I'll wake up tomorrow thinking this was a dream anyway. I'll gaslight you I'll gaslight you so we can relive this moment every night. Thanks. So, what are you doing tomorrow? I don't know. Nothing? Things are a bit weird right now. Want to make them a bit more normal? And I know a cute place. Like a date? Sure. No way. You'll do something crazy. Not to mention how dangerously my heart rate will be at the whole time. Sarah laughs. Well, at least you're catching on. I don't know if I can do this. Sorry, you're stuck with me now. I guess I don't have a choice. You don't. Sarah takes my hand, and I have to hide my face in embarrassment. Is that it? Is that all? She pulls me up and drags me along. Where are we even going? So this is how it's going to be from now on. I don't know about that. I don't worry about that. Right now I'm being taken somewhere I wouldn't be otherwise. And I can't help but smile. I think I'm in love. I'll tell her tomorrow. And then that's all that there is to it. Uh, Cute little game. Cute little short game. We still got about like an hour. And I don't know what to do for that hour. I certainly don't know how to word everything I feel about this game. It was just cute, you know? I like it. That's why I got it. to play the short, cute game. And to help with, like, you know, reading, I guess. That is something I certainly need help with. Hmm. Don't know what else to say about it. It was, made by, well, I guess the head honcho that had helped make that other game I, played, quote unquote, Hello Girl. Same team, like the person that like I think she plays the role of like sort of the lead of the team. Good game, good game. GG, G fucking G, I guess. Why am I saying GG? I'm now embarrassing myself. Okay, let's just head back to here. Now that we're done with that, I liked it though. I liked it. It was a short, sweet story. Nothing too complicated. I mean, there was a bit of drama. The humor was, it got me to giggle a little bit. I like the characters, not much characterization per se, but there was still not much backstory, that's the word. Because there was plenty of characterization in the characters, right? The characters were pretty much, like you knew what they were. You knew how they were, the kinds of people they were. At least in terms of, like, attitude. Hina, though, Hina, like, really, I think Maya was correct when she said that that Hina really likes to. She thinks she's a lot more adult than she actually is. And obviously, I don't think she did the whole letter writing thing out of malice. I think she was genuinely trying to help out, but that's not typically, the real life isn't a romance novel. But hey, at least in theory, it all turned out just fine. It turned out, you know, they got together, right? So she's Maya's definitely gonna have to have a talk with Hina about that, about pulling that kind of stunt. Hmm. But oh well. I kind of wish there was like a little sequel or something, but I guess that wouldn't be necessarily like what would that even be about? You know, the story was this, and this was the story. The story has been told. What else needs to be added? I guess that's that is a good hallmark of a good story though. If you want more of it, despite knowing that like hey, the story's been told, everything that needed to be told got told, and you still want more. I guess I gotta change the thing now. The category. That's it. The category. And the title too. And I think that's it. Maybe I can just talk. People like that, right? People enjoy a little chit chat. People enjoy conversation, communication. But in the meantime, actually, I need to use the restroom. So I will return shortly. Consider this a break for those of you who are watching via a VOD. And if you're lurking somehow without my notice, go get yourself some water or something. I almost accidentally pressed the stop streaming button. That would have been a little funny. Just a little. A teeny tiny bit. You know, something I've been. I want to have a little chit chat, I guess, with myself about this. I think I gotta, like, just shrink my, cut the fat off of my own username here on Twitch. Just call myself Yolotl, because I think the whole thing, Yolotl de Homines, Yolotl de Homines, technically, right? Is a bit too long, right? It confuses people. Somebody looks at it and they'll get confused. I mean, they're already gonna get confused with Yolotl. I may as well just call myself just Yolotl, and then just, obviously I'm still Yolotl de Homines, but, for the purposes of being recognized, and I guess the search algorithm as well, it probably will do me better if I just call myself Yolotl. Just Yolotl alone. Yolotl is a lot easier for, English speakers to say than Yolotl. Yolotl. There's no A in it, but it sounds like there is. Yolotl. I guess that's just English for you. I gotta remove the fish. This fish has gotta go somewhere else. El pescado, vete. Right there. No bother Shat now. He's your problem, guys. Alright? Can I shrink him down a little bit? Make him a little smaller. Make him a little baby. There we go. It's baby el pescado. El pescadito. El pescadito. I don't know why I just randomly go to Spanish sometimes. I just want to. I think it's funny or something. Maybe I just it's part of the whole self-entertainment thing. I can entertain myself very easily. But that doesn't mean that what I do is funny to other people. Or anywhere near as equally entertaining as it is to myself. Well, at least I don't have El Pescado seeping all my fucking brain waves away. My brain is now freed from his magical possession, his brain leeching capabilities. Maybe it's a she, I don't know. How do you tell if a fish is a male or a female? That's something I've had questions about for a long while. I never checked. I'm kind of warm. I'm feeling a little too warm. Maybe I should take my... I don't know, actually. I don't really have anything much to wear. I like wearing what I got right now. Long sleeves and whatnot. Because I feel covered. I feel safer, all covered up like that. But the issue is that it gets warm, right? So if it gets warm, then I don't, I'm not comfortable if I'm warm, and then I have to take off my layers, and I have to take off my long-sleeved stuff, and if I take off my long-sleeved stuff, then I feel open and vulnerable, and I don't like that. I'm a long-sleeve enjoyer. Feel cocooned in my own clothes. My tongue, and despite having drinking tea throughout the, the entire, so far, what's been happening in the stream, right? Throughout the length, that's the word, throughout the length of the stream, I've been, slowly sipping away at my tea, and tea is gone now, and somehow I still feel, thirsty. I drink a lot of liquid. I don't know why I'm feeling thirsty. I had chicken, well, KFC chicken with, bread this morning, well, afternoon, it was almost afternoon, yeah, it was afternoon. And this afternoon I had that for lunch, and we don't have enough, fried chicken, so I'm gonna have to feed what's left of it to my kin. And then I need to figure out what protein to feed myself, because we do have cans of stuff, but usually we like to save the cans for, because they're the longest lasting stuff. Out of, everything, even refrigerator things, you can't really leave something in the fridge for, a year. I guess you could, technically, but, it tastes kind of weird if you leave meat in the fridge for too long. in the freezer, I should say. So, the canned goods, usually the freezer stuff goes first prior to the canned stuff. Canned stuff is just more so like emergency. Like, oh, we don't have anything to cook today, so, let's just, I don't know, eat some tuna with rice or something simple like that, right? There is canned red salmon. I do have a couple cans of chicken, like shop does chicken. Don't really want chicken though. But I don't think I can really cook up the salmon, the red salmon that's canned into something because it's in water, right? So it's not gonna have the typical like fatty kind of tastiness that it typically has, or at least I think it's in water. Whatever liquid's in the fucking can, it could be oil, and that would be kind of, eh. Not the biggest fan of like oiled, like canned fish. I would rather it be in water than in oil. That's just my preference. I mean, I guess it being in oil makes it a little easier to cook, like fry up, I suppose. Which you might want to do, but this is a preference of mine. I prefer it in water. No, when does Scratch stream today? I have to check that out. Let me see. I know Scratch. If you don't know Scratch, Scratch is I would say, acquaintance? Maybe? Acquaintance slash buddy, kinda, maybe. We haven't really. We visit each other's streams often, is what I mean to say. And he streams as well, so if you haven't checked him out, go check him out. He's chill. He's a little goofy fella. Well, I say little, but he's, like 5'8" or something. So, not little at all. Average height. He's an average silly guy. Average heighted silly guy. Pleasant fellow. Has a bit of an accent when talking, but that's what happens when you're Polish, I guess. Is he doing anything right now? I know he streams a little later, no? Maybe not. Oh, did he stream yesterday? Maybe I was asleep when it happened. Oh, I did miss his stream yesterday. What the fuck? That's weird. I feel like I shouldn't have. I feel like did I not check? Now I feel kind of bad. Because usually I go and, like, watch him, like, just to, like, help fluff up the numbers on Twitch. I guess I didn't watch him yesterday. I didn't think he was gonna stream yesterday. Did I miss something? These fucking notifications, they don't tell me jack shit. They never tell me when anybody's streaming. Oh well. I guess I'll just watch the VOD. I gotta check out if anybody else is streaming at this time, or like after. I mean, there's plenty of people streaming, but I mean like smaller streamer status individuals like myself. The reason I'm so like, I gotta rack up my points, right? So Scratch has channel points, and if you get enough channel points, you can just straight up make him play Leagues of Legends, and I'm trying to get that. I'm gonna make him suffer. I want to make him suffer. I'm saving up all my points. As much as I want to use them, I want to save them up. It should roughly take like maybe 80 more streams. I don't know. I've done the math in my head a couple times, but I'm never 100% sure. Maybe it's more so like 30 something or 40, 50 streams. It depends how long the guy streams for, but the fact that I missed yesterday, oof, I don't know how I missed yesterday neither. Like, I made sure to check if he was streaming, and he wasn't streaming when I checked. Fuck. Maybe I just gotta, like, send myself an... Do I have my fucking... Maybe I don't have... No, it should... I'm pretty sure I have it set up so that Twitch sends me an email. Twitch doesn't do their job fucking right. Everything is not my fault. That's all I'm gonna say. Everything is Twitch's fault and nobody else's. You know, I actually don't know. I don't know if I was talking to myself or like referring to you guys when I went, like, I don't know what I was trying to say. Let me get rid of this game now that I've played it. Oh, I gotta write it down too. It's kind of fucking dark in here though. Let me first write down the fact that I finished the game in my list of finished games so that I can have that cataloged. I like having my games cataloged. It just feels, like accomplishments, I guess. There we go. Put this away. You know what I haven't done? I I think I said it earlier. I forgot to doodle around, just doodle and shit. What an unfortunate circumstance I've put myself in. And I gotta figure out a lot of shit. I gotta figure out what I gotta eat. I gotta figure out. Gotta figure out what to draw. I guess doodling some more shapes. Like I still haven't done certain 3D shapes. I gotta do a lot more of them and get more practice in them for like a couple days, maybe a week or so. Actually, a week or more, because shapes is something you just gotta do a lot of. Art is it's an art form of repetition. Repetition is the key of such a thing. And I am a one impatient motherfucker. I guess I technically also gotta get rid of Psychopomp and maybe get the newer one, the gold version. That reminds me, I also gotta get Goody Two Shoes, but I do like playing horror games, but not those kinds too much. They like second person, like not saying that Pocket Mirror is like bad or anything. We got Pocket Mirror tomorrow. Tomorrow we play Pocket Mirror. Still have no. I'm thinking we're kind of close to the end of that game, maybe. Although I cannot be too certain about that. Don't know if I'll play the gold version of it. I might do so just because, just to see what's new, if that makes sense. I know the sprites and whatnot are probably just made prettier and it's the same game. Maybe. I don't even know if Pocket Mirror is multiple choice in terms of like endings. Which if it is, I don't know if I want to try and replay it for different endings. I might just like watch it on YouTube or something, and then get the gold version with the Goody Two Shoes game, because I'm pretty sure the Goody Two Shoes game is supposed to be a prequel to Pocket Mirror. I think. I mean, it is obviously like it's referenced. Oh, it's referenced in Pocket Mirror, but I don't know actually if which came first. I think I could be wrong about Pocket Mirror coming out first and then Goody Two Shoes coming out later. I probably am wrong about that. Ah well. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hmm. Sorry about whatever noise you just heard. You may have heard it, I'm not too sure. Probably not too loudly, or loud enough to have been bothered by it. At least I hope not. I kinda don't know what I'll do for the rest of the day other than doodling some shapes, but I don't typically just do one thing at a time. I like to put a stream or a video in the background. Maybe I'll catch up on some YouTube specific streamers. I've got plenty of those I follow, so maybe I'll watch a couple of them or something. Probably. Or while I eat too. I'm one of those people that has to be watching something while they eat because man, sitting in silence most of the time it is not a pleasant thing to be doing. Quite the opposite actually. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I feel I need to get some ideas going. Some ideas is rolling in my head a little bit. Don't know of what though. What was I talking about? Right, things to do. I gotta eat, I gotta doodle, I gotta to do self-maintenance. I guess I'll call it that. You think maybe I could get working on the well, I gotta download this stream itself and then make a thumbnail for it. So there's that, right? I could do that today. It would be, would not be too much. Well then, well, I don't like doing stuff in the morning anyway, so making a thumbnail now. I want to try that new feature. It's not new, but there's a feature on YouTube where you can test out multiple thumbnails and it kind of cycles through them automatically, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna need to get used to making multiple thumbnails for one like video. I think it's 3 at a time you can use technically, and it YouTube tests out on your behalf, I guess, like which ones perform the best, and that way you're supposed to learn exactly like I guess it's supposed to help you learn how to make better thumbnails, which fair enough, I guess, if it actually works, but because so far I've been eyeballing it essentially, and I don't really get it, I don't really understand. I think I do sometimes, but other times I sometimes get very contradicting information on YouTube, where sometimes some of my VODs get a decent, like the normal amount of views, but low watch time, and other times I get low amounts of views, but more watch time, which just doesn't fucking make any sense to me. I mean, it could just arguably be some folks who maybe want to catch up on a thing or two and just go back to the VODs on YouTube too, in order to catch up on whatever they've missed, but, you know, I find that to be rather rare, according to the, like, not the statistics, what did they call it? Whatever, the place you check the statistics for stuff. I forget what it's called. I gotta wash my beanie. That's one of the things I gotta wash. This thing's kind of dirty. It looks a little dirty, anyways. I gotta wash my clothes in general. I gotta do laundry. I ain't like doing laundry because I sometimes forget about the laundry in the laundry machine. And when I forget about the laundry in the laundry machine, it gets all weird. It gets all mungao. Then you gotta put it in the dryer. Then I gotta remember it again. It's like 2 hours where I have to be in near constant focus, otherwise I forget the laundry is being done. Ah, man, I wish I had like pizza sauce and pepperoni and cheese. because we have bread, right? I like eating the homemade little like bread pizzas where it's literally just a loaf, a slice of bread. You add some salsa, right? Some sauce, some pizza sauce. Then you just put cheese and like 5 pieces of pepperoni, maybe just 4 in each corner, right? If it's a bigger piece, you could put 4 in each corner and 1 in the center. Maybe you'd want to layer, 3 and 3, like in sort of horizontal lines. Whatever floats your boat. You stick it in the little oven, right? We have a little toaster oven here, so that's what I use, a little toaster oven. And it works for 2 slices. You can do it for 2 slices, because that's how much space there is. And that's enough. That's enough food. I mean, you can eat more if you want. You're a little hungry bastard, but typically that's enough. And it's quick and it's easy. It doesn't take more than like 10 minutes for the thing to cook properly or to, I guess, toast up properly. And you have yourself a little pizza. And it's pretty good. It's a pretty good little snack, I guess, if you don't want to really have it as a meal. Although I guess for someone who's like a little kid or something, it's, that's a whole meal right there. That's like 2 pizza slices or pizza slice and a half. Sometimes when I've eaten that, I've had like four slices essentially. It's 4 slices of pizza bread. Bread pizza? I don't know what to call it actually. Homemade, normal sandwich bread pizza. I don't know. I do not know. A little bit of dead air just for the healthiness of it. It's not a bad thing to have dead air. That's what some people say. Not a bad thing. It's alright to have nothing to say. Except when it's not. Then it's not. But sometimes it is. And when it is. But when it isn't, it is not. I feel like I watched something that I wish to talk about a little bit. I don't remember it though. I do not remember it. Fuck, was it earlier in the morning? I think it may have been earlier in the morning, and that's why I don't remember it quite well. Yeah, whatever. I guess it wasn't that important if I can't remember it. I wonder if. Give me a second. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Okay, the thought is lost. The thought is unfortunately lost. I suppose that pescado still has some after effects in my mind. Yeah, I don't remember what the hell I was trying to remember. Oh well, I guess next conversation topic. mm, I don't know actually. I kind of don't want to end things here, like the stream itself, because of the fact that I'll have nothing really else to do, and this gives me something to do, and I enjoy doing something. It makes me feel useful. A very, very common little problem amongst the fellas, I believe. The yearning to be useful and be seen as useful and feel useful and all that. I ain't exempt. That's all I'm saying. I am not exempt from that wanting. did a morning stream. Sorry, I don't. I don't know what that was. What was I saying? I did do a morning stream this morning, and it went all right. Oh, hi, Scratch. How are you? Yeah, I was. I'm a tired boy. Oh, this happens every day. It's like, I like drink something. I think it's just a crash from having drinking caffeinated tea. It's just me crashing back down. Fucking happens every day. I just get tired around this time, for some reason. Oh, my eyes fucking burn now. You're drinking too much crack. Oh boy. I think if I was drinking it, I'd be like dead. I don't know what kind of effects that stuff has on your body if you drink it, of all things. By the way, I missed your stream yesterday. I missed it. Twitch did not notify me. I blame Twitch. I will execute whoever did not notify me. It was way too messy, all broken up. What do you mean, like the connection? Oh, connection issue still? That's a bitch. You might want to like go to options and then like switch the server or some shit on your OBS. Well, I have no clue why you watch me. I watch you because you are a kindly lad. You're a kindly lad. You're just a medium-sized goofball. You know, I just want to watch you. I watch you for you. You know, that's how the people say. I watch you for you. And that's the end of it. The beginning and the end of that. Plus, you know, the little witty banter I sometimes have with Noob does help. But yeah, I do suggest trying to check the. I forgot where exactly it was because I did used to have connection issues as well. And where was it? Let me see. Options. Is this options? No. Settings. Let me see. Settings. Was it output? Let me see. No. Stream. Yeah. You go to if you're using OBS. I don't know if you're using OBS. Yeah. I think it's better now. But I don't know. If it continues, like I said, you might want to switch your whatever server your OBS is connected to. Because mine was on default for like a while, for like the first basically 2 months until like eventually I just started having problems and I had to switch it from default to like an actual nearby server. So it may be a server issue. You just go to settings and then you just go to stream and it's right there. Still though, I hope your shit gets fixed soon. Cause oh, have you played the multiplayer for Binding of Isaac yet? Cause I know you wanted to do that. Did your internet connection affect your ability to game? Yeah? Was it fun? It's fun, but people suck. They're very selfish. Yeah, it's that kind of game. It's everybody's gonna be hella greedy because nobody trusts the other, right? You're playing with strangers, and when you play with strangers, everybody gets greedy for the best loot. Is it only like randoms, or can you specifically like choose to invite people into your thing? Have you ever played the Mogus? Both? Okay. Then yeah, that solves your issue. You just gotta find other people that play Isaac as well, and then just invite them. I have not played Amogus. Amogus. Mogu Mogu. Just make friends? Well, you have Frog at the very least. Soos. Soos. Oh boy, oh. Zeus. Zeus! This makes me think of like Zeus, the Greek god. I don't know why. I'm thinking of like Kratos screaming up to Mount Olympus. Zeus! You will not deny me my fucking, I don't know. You will not deny me my to be! Kratos, you will not have the lettuce of Olympus. And that shit was a meme. There was also a meme about Kratos shaboinging that one character from that one game because he's, Greek and the Greeks fuck the boys. I don't know what that game's called. It's the one where you play as the little angel guy and you like have to protect the green-haired lady. I don't know that game. I just know the characters from it. Damn, Greek free for I'm Greek for real, JK. You best be careful. That's what I say whenever I like whenever I see a picture of like an anime femboy, I'm like, damn, I'm feeling real Greek right now. I'm feeling real Greek right now. Those fuckers are freaky. Why were the Greeks like that? That's something I don't think has ever been answered. We just know they were just like that. They're just like, ah, yes, I'll become your mentor, and in exchange, it's like I'll teach you geometry. By the way, you gotta like get on your knees right now. It's like what the fuck, horny? Yeah, I guess. What else are you gonna do in the fucking ancient world? I suppose it's either a farm, philosophy. I guess you could be a soldier, but then you die. Unless you're a noble, in which case, well, even nobles like were in a weird position because like all they had to do was just manage shit, and then after that, what else do you do? Fucking drink wine, I guess. Go into one of those fucking Dionysus parties. Ain't no party there like a Dionysus party. Dionysus was just a ditty. He was just a ditty of the Greek world. That's my belief. I was there. I saw it happen. I will not say what I did at those parties. Dionysus? I hardly knew us. That is not you. That's it. You're firing squad. Firing squad for that one. Doesn't even rhyme. No, it does not. So I had no idea where you were going with that one, pal. Man, I'm getting like the mucus, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting hella mucus just trying to like exist in my body, and I'm not liking it. I think I'm being plagued by some fucking plague god right now. My body's fighting it off as best as it can. Or maybe I'm just like slightly cold enough for my body to be like, produce this shit now! Do it now or we'll die! My body is so dramatic. Between the two of us, who would win an arm wrestling match? Well, I don't know. In theory, I have more torque because, right, you're taller than me, which means that your arm length is longer, and therefore you have to put more pressure onto your arm, while I'm shorter, which means I have less arm length, and therefore I have more torque on you, which is what you kind of need in a arm wrestling match. How tall are you? We already discussed this. I'm like 5'3", 160 something centimeters, I think. I'm tiny, and you're like 5'8" or some shit. I'm baby. I'm a little. I'm a ankle biter. Bottom sized. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm gonna. You're gonna rue the day you said that. You're gonna rue the day you said that. All right. Being bottom sized doesn't work when you have a fucking Napoleonic complex. I have to every time. I swear, every time I get like, I get that irk. Get that little irk. Makes me want to just like fucking punch somebody when they're like, "Oh, look at you, the tiny." How about I just choke you? Huh? How about I just choke you? Just kidding. I'm in no way, shape, or form insecure about my height. I promise, 100% not lying. No cap. For real, for real. But hey, for real, on God, on the Pantheon, just fucking on the Pantheon, on the Bloodline. That is how I should be talking more so, and more often, anyways. That is how I do talk, kinda. Just because it's entertaining to me. I like playing the old school, old school speech. No cap. No brim? Play something? There is no game to play anymore. I played my game. We have like 30 minutes left of stream. There is nothing I can play in 30 minutes. I play another visual novel? I don't have one line up. There are as many minutes as you want there to be. Well, I have duties to attend to. I have to first feed myself, feed my kin, and then myself, and then doodle because I forgot to doodle, which is important. We all know you're gooning. Listen, don't call me out like that, bro. I damn it. They know. They know now. The goon sesh. You've exposed me for my goon sessions. What will I do now? Oh no! Oh yeah, I forgot I have to like shorten my username. I'm just gonna be Yolotl. Gooner maxing. Gooner maxing is edging. Edge maxing. Edge maxers and the edge maxers in chat. I said that all types of wrong. I think I got like I went shush like so much. I don't know what happened. Edging 19 hours a day is that's diabolical. That is diabolical. Dick so shaft. Shit look like I got rug burn. Jesus. Have mercy. Have mercy, says your little guy. And then you look down and it's like no mercy. Hurts a bit to be, but what don't you do for the streak? Oh my god. That's not good. That's not good. Man. That's fucking. Ugh. That's too real, though. That's too real. I fucking shaved myself. I'm not even gonna lie. And I have to pay. That shit does burn, though. When you shave yourself down there, and then you try to take a shower, and it's like fuck. Calm down. Listen, it wasn't my fault. The tissues were not as soft as I thought they were. Like in the moment, the adrenaline's pumping, you don't notice it, and then afterwards, you're like, damn, why does it kind of sting? Then you realize, oh, there's a little bit of blood. That's kind of bad. Stop using cheap toilet paper. You think I got money? You think I have fucking? I don't have money. Okay, I need more money. If you have blood in your cum, I think I'm not coming in my blood. That's not what I said. I said my dick gets so shaved. I bleed a little bit. A little bit. Okay, blood in your cum is a whole different issue. That's your insides getting fucked up from something. Moisturize that thing. All 1 inch of it. Oh, buddy. You only have 1 inch? I feel bad for you, boy. I feel bad for you, my boy. LMAO. Nah, but for real. For real, I don't know what I'm talking about. I was thinking of something, but now my brain is like fucking doing the thing again. Listen to some Riz Records songs on stream. I upload my VODs in full to YouTube. I do not want to get a copyright strike. Alright? I am not gonna risk a copyright strike. Cut that part out. You know, with this potato ass PC, that's gonna take like 5 millennia. I mean, it's possible. I could. How about I listen to it on my own, and then you can come around and ask me for my opinion. I'll rate them out of 10 for you. You can do it with your YouTube editor? I guess. I stipulate. I ponder your conclusion. I ruminate. I learned that one today. Pondering your orb? You're pondering my orb? Sus? Considering, the whole wolf sheep thing, that could mean something very odd. Like, you're pondering my orb, bro. Like, get away from me. Why are you down there? Is my question. Why are you pondering my orb? No, I forgot what I was. No, okay, I remember what I was. Why am I forgetting like 7 times what I'm gonna stream tomorrow? Whenever you get off on one bit, I'm imagining someone with a neon sign in the back that says "Wrap it up, buddy." What? Whenever you get off on one bit, I'm imagining someone with a neon sign in the back saying "Wrap it up, buddy." The first part of that sentence confused me. I'm not gonna lie. You just keep making the same joke? Yeah. Well, it's not my fault. Listen, I just parrot whatever people say. It's worked so far. This is what happens when you have zero brain cells functional. Say a pun? Uh, okay, hold on. I can't. I can't. I think my brain is not working. It's never working. Boo, got better material. I'm gonna fuck. No. I'm gonna gently throw a pillow at you. I forget that I can't threaten people in a very direct manner. This isn't the friend circle. This isn't real life where I can just threaten my friends with bad times. Threaten me with a good time? You wish. You wish, you freaking furry. You out here trying to. I'm the furry. Yeah, you're the furry. And you're the one that said you were gonna get gangbanged by a bunch of wolves to get pregnant. Like like I may be the fucking creature, but you're the creature that said you wanted to get just you wanted the whole train ran on you, okay? That's not the exact wording I used. It's close enough. It's close enough, buddy. To be fair, I literally this morning mentioned I think to Subvol that I like saw a streamer some chick with like a furry model and I was like, "Damn, she's kind of bad though." So, I'm kind of shooting us both in the foot right now. Cause she is. And I'm pretty sure she made her own fucking model. She's got some art for it too. And I was like, damn. Damn. Definitely not thinking the most rancid shit in my mind. Most definitely looking respectfully. That's a fucking lie. Bonk. Yeah, I need a little. I need a little bonk stick. Somebody's gotta bonk the horniness out of me, which is impossible. This is the reason my VTuber concept is I am the fucking heart of man, because on one hand, I'm very normal, and on the other hand, I'm just a fucking savage little animal, apparently. So, hey, it works out. I'm I fit my own concept. The fish spins. Nah, you're just a horny guy, but that's okay. We stand those too. Yeah, but we gotta, there's the whole sex pest issue in this little community we are technically a part of. And we gotta be better. We must be better. Boy, you ain't having any sex. That's not what being a sex pest means, you dumb fuck. I'll fucking toss your Polish ass into whatever river is in Poland. What's the biggest river in Poland? Whatever it is, I'll toss you into that. Damn, I really fucking want some pizza. I want some fucking homemade little pizza bread, but I don't. I talked about it earlier when I was still here by myself about the little homemade little. There, I can't. I can't get pizza. We already got fried chicken, but we're running out of KFC chicken. I have frozen pizza in my fridge. Damn you, and your your wealth. I am envious of you. But now I was talking about how. Have you ever made like little homemade pizzas with bread, like sliced like sandwich bread? You just get like the slices, right? You put some sauce on top. You put some cheese. You put some little pepperoni. And you just put it in the little oven. And that's my favorite shit, man. That shit's so good. I can pop like two at a time in my toaster oven, which is sick. Sometimes I eat four because I'm a hungry bastard sometimes. Little gluttonous that way. I was gonna. What if you suffocated with the? What if I suffocated you with a pillow? That would mean you're on top of me, which is sus. First of all, second of all, what are you doing in my fields? Third of all, yeah, I'd never be on top. Yeah, you'd be on the bottom, bro. You'd somehow you'd be choking me. You'd somehow be doing that while I'm on top of you and you're on the. How does that even work? I'm not, you know what? I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna pretend it works. The fact you can't imagine it. The only thing I'm imagining is something I'm not gonna mention. It's called flipping upside down, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just agree. You can't see it, but I'm nodding. Yeah. I was gonna what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, what was I talking about? Fuck. I was gonna talk about how I was like watching this other like person that's relatively low views, more views than the two of us. They had like roughly 20 views, and I wanted to talk and chat, but I got too nervous. I got too nervous. I couldn't make the first move, so to speak. I was like, oh nah. So I'm using that cute. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not cute. I'm handsome. The more people in chat, the less likely I am to speak. Makes sense. I just feel like it would be kind of weird. So now I'm just like racking up channel points, and I'm just gonna. That's gonna be my first like chat message. It's just gonna be whatever one of their fucking things I decide to use it on. Which is like I think a pet emote or whatever the hell, like the petting thing. I'm just gonna pet him, and then never talk again. They'll just be like, "Who the hell is this guy? Who the fuck is he? Why is he here? When has he been here? Why has he never spoken?" I should do a pet thing too, honestly. Yeah, you should. You could, because you got a whole ass model and everything. I have to wait until affiliate to get channel points, I'm pretty sure. So I'm thinking I got a program thing. I already got some stuff written down so that I remember, like, oh, this is what I gotta use for my PNG, because, you know, having the PNG is a little different than having a model. So, yeah, we'll get there. I'll get there via my persistence and determination. Rah! I don't know what the fuck that was. I kind of want to scream at the top of my lungs, but it's like it's almost 6, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm going gamer mode. That sounds like you're just gonna say some slurs. I'm going gamer mode. I remember, wasn't there some VTuber that got like kicked off Twitch? I think she was playing Tekken or something. I can't remember. She just called the guy the F slur, which, you know, like on stream, come on. Like on stream, like girl, you are playing that game on stream and losing. Like, control yourself. Even I'm not even gonna lie. If I play a game, you will never see me playing Rainbow Six Siege, because I have said everything under the sun when I played that game. Fuck that game. You cannot get me to play those kinds of competitive ass games. It's just not. It's just not gonna end okay. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. I don't really rage at games, but yeah, I do. I got a bit of anger in me. When I play competitive games, I don't get mad. I just go sad instead. That's sad. That makes me want to like rub your belly. Like, this is not for me. I suck at gaming. I'll just uninstall. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of like me, and like, I'll give you a good example. Why the belly? I don't know. I'd like to have a belly rub. Like, I don't know. I want a pretty lady to just rub my belly. Just be like, oh, you're such a handsome boy. You're such a handsome boy. That's just me, though. That's just me. I might want to unironically be treated like a dog. I don't know. Mommy fetish cause by parental neglect. Excuse me, my mother took great care of me. I was raised fine and well, thank you very much. Nah, I just like the idea of being given attention by someone. Who doesn't like the idea of having attention being given to them? I feel like that's a normal thing. It's just that my brain is so fucking amped on the hormones that it just takes that to the extreme, which tends to be the case with most things. Yeah, it's why I stream. Exactly. Double smile. Hormones. Hormones, quote unquote. We'll call it hormones for now. You take hormones, or are you talking natural ones? Natural hormones. I'm just built that way. I'm built to like fucking like there's a reason I had mentioned the whole like me wanting to take like just Switzerland for no reason. Like, I'm genuinely tweaking, I think. I'm just genuinely built different. I just want to do things that are not allowed to do anymore. Like, I'll be like, what if I like my brain is so fucking weird. You should join my Discord? I should. I should join your Discord so I can send you memes. I'll use your Discord as a little diary so that you can know every random urge I get. I'll just randomly just type it in. Like, my brain is weird. My brain is certainly weird. It's like I can be like my brain can be very wholesome and very not wholesome at the same time, and it kind of scares me a little. I'm not gonna lie, that shit scares me. I'll be like, oh, I want to cuddle, and I also want to fucking do something bad. It's like, oh, well, that's just fine and dandy, huh? I mean, I've dealt with it so far just fine, so I guess I technically don't have anything to be afraid of if I can just deal with it. But it is weird because I never heard of anybody having such issues. So I'm just here existing with this fucking little conundrum. I do have to join your Discord. That's something I forgot to do. I was gonna do it the first time you mentioned it, or I guess the first time I was around and you mentioned it, but I forgot. I'm thinking about a pineapple. I don't know why I'm thinking about a pineapple. Like, do I want to toss one? Do I want to, like, eat one? Have one held in my hands? Like, I don't know. Maybe I just want to hold a pineapple. Maybe that's the impulse. There's a reason why? Don't say it. Don't say what I think you're saying. I'm surprised you haven't said it. Good. You listened. Good boy, good boy. Aw, now you said it. Bad, bad. Naughty boy. Come. Minute, 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 minute. All I can think of, all I can think of is that fucking, that meme that, what's that game called? I forgot the name of the game. Cyberpunk. That's the name. That Cyberpunk meme. Or it's just they take everything the Keanu Reeves character says and they just cut it off and just caption it. That shit goofy. You know what else is goofy? Goofy these nuts. Got him. Scratch. Scratch, you gotta tell me. What kind of music do you like? I don't know if you've... When's the last time you tried pudding? Oh, fuck. Technically, a few weeks ago, my matriarch had made some kind of pudding with raisins in it, putting these nuts in your mouth. I'm gonna fucking end you. I'm gonna choke you out with my hands. uh, I'm definitely gonna need to one of these days label my fucking streams as having sexual content because the shit that almost comes out of my mouth half the time. It's like I'm gonna slip up one of these days. It's gonna bite me in the ass. Same. I don't know how the sexual content rules work. I haven't been able to. Where the fuck do you go to read the TOS rules? Almost my favorite song of all time is "Way of Love" by the Black Keys. Let me save that. Let me copy. Go to edit YouTube just to have it there so that I can listen to it later. Paste. There we go. That's up there for later. Now I shall know you a little bit more. A teeny tiny bit. I do have to join your Discord. Whenever... What's your Discord thing? Because I gotta... I don't know if you can plug that into the... Well, no, actually, I don't know if you can plug that into chat so that I can just... I don't know. Yeah. Eh, I have no clue, but I think so. I mean, I could just wait until the next time you stream, which is tomorrow, I think, right? So I'll just exclamation point Discord and just slip in there like a little snaky snake. Why is it? Why do you just type asterisk? If links work. Oh, okay. Then right. I forgot I had my bot, my like automatic thing. Wait. Can you send it via a like a whisper or whatever? I don't know how the fuck that shit works. I think that's just direct messaging. You can just go to my channel and do the thing now. Oh yeah, that's right. I could just kind of. I have to go to chat and then there we go. I forgot that exists. There's 10 members and 5 are online. You listen. Let's be fair. I'm a technological boomer, so oh my fucking knee. Ay, Dios mío. Actually, wish. I forgot which thing I was signed in as, so I have to check in what as which fucking thing I was wish because I have a personal Discord obviously that I use for just talking to my buddies. I gotta check which one I may have joined in as. Whoops. Side. Oh yeah, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. I gotta switch accounts. Fuck. Okay, I first gotta get out of that one and then rejoin. Hold on. I don't know how to get out of a Discord actually. What's your stance on Lunchy? They're just bad, I guess. Don't know what else to say about this. Okay, leave there. Okay. And then switch accounts to this one. There we go. What is your stance on? I haven't even had a Lunchy. All I know is that the reputation of Lunchy is just ass, just garbage. Because you know who made it. Plus the fact that there was mold that one time. There's mold. Mold's not good for the kiddies, and I should know. Mr. Beast versus. That reminds me of the like versus rap battles. Epic rap battles of history. Atomic bomb versus coughing baby. Begin. Epic rap battle of his. Is that even still a thing? I'm pretty sure epic rap battle is still a thing. Yeah, my name is right. You know exactly what I'm talking about. There we go. Now I'm in as the correct fucking Discord thing. Yippee! Well, my knee fucking hurts because I had it at a weird angle. Ay, Dios mío. I gotta figure out what to eat. I must figure out how to nutrition myself with a can of something because there's not enough fried chicken left. I must feed that to my brethren. I will eat food. Eat pant. If it's somebody else's, I might, for reasons. But not my own. I need these. I don't have many long-legged pants that I wear inside. I still need to buy more sweatpants. It's cold. Fucking hate the cold. I ever mentioned how much I fucking hate the cold? Fucking despise it. Can't turn on the fucking heater cause it's too damn expensive. So if it gets like fucking cold, I just gotta suffer. It's cold. I just hate life. It be like that though. It do be like that sometimes. Life to be suffered through. Life is certainly a worthy opponent, like that one song said. Achilles, that's the one. I like that song. It's lovely. Anyway, I'm gonna touch you tonight. What the fuck was that? Ignore what I just said. I didn't say anything. I said nothing homoerotic. I promise. I'm going to bid you and the rest of the stream farewell, and also maybe try to figure out how to use Discord, because I honestly have never typed in Discord. I only used it to chat. Yeah, you're straight as an arrow. Exactly. Exactly. So, I bid thee farewell. I hope you all, VOD watchers, lurkers, everybody out there, have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.